Okay, Shalom. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth, as well as much respect and honor to the brothers that are pushing this truth and sincerity across the four winds of this earth and risking their lives and freedom to do so. I would also like to give much honors and respect to the brothers and sisters that are of the hope for the elect, that are doing their very best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High to the best of their abilities. Shalom. This is Caleb of Judah, and I'm coming back at you with a quick lesson. I have this article right here, and this is actually a fairly new article. It's just a couple of days old, and I saw this article pop up on my phone maybe about 2 or 3 days ago, but I'm just not getting around to do a quick lesson on it. And this is coming from foxnews.com, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into it. It says Brazilian gospel singer Pedro Henrique, 30, becomes unalive on stage during massive heart attack. Okay, now here it is. There's also a video that you can find on YouTube that's actually showing him performing when he passed out, when he collapsed on stage. And what I'll try to do is I'll try to see if I can find that video, and I'll try to post a link to that video in the description box of this lesson. I'm just going to read just a little bit of the article. Not going to keep this lesson long because, we pretty much see what's happening here. Okay, it says Pedro Henrique, a Brazilian gospel singer, collapsed and became unalive while performing on stage Wednesday in a chilling incident that was also captured on a video. It says Henrique, 30, only 30 years old. Okay, it says was performing at a religious event. Okay, it says in the city of Feira de Santana in Brazil, where he can be seen on the edge of the stage passionately singing his song Vaya Certiel Lindo to the crowd. Okay, it says he then holds his microphone in the air, urging the crowd to sing along, and as he brings the mic back to his mouth, he suddenly loses his balance and backwards and slumps onto his back in front of his band. Okay, I guess this is a photo of him right here. It says people can be seen rushing over to help him as horrified, crowd watches on in shock. Okay, it says the performance was broadcast live on social channels. Henrique's Instagram page has 1.2 million followers. It says Henriquez is survived by his wife, Sulian Barreto, and their 2-month-old daughter, Zoe. Okay, and see, he has a 2-month-old daughter. Okay, and see, and we know what's going on here. Okay, it's obvious. Now, here it is. Like I say, he's only 30 years old. Okay, and here it is. He's dropping on stage. Okay, flopping and dropping. Okay, hey, it's that Beetlejuice. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that Jim Jones juice. Okay. A lot of people, like I say, are flopping and dropping as a result of it. Okay, and more are going to continue to flop and drop. Okay, here it is. I shared in the previous lesson, that I have a cousin. Okay, and here it is. She was all on Facebook, basically campaigning for Esau, pushing that Beetlejuice. Okay, and she had at least about 3 or 4 of them things, and now here it is. I'm saying she has ovarian cancer. Okay. And my cousin, she was a, fairly attractive, lady, had very long hair and everything. Okay. But all that long hair she had, it was probably in the middle of her back. All that long hair that she had, hey, all that is gone now. She don't have that no more. Now she's wearing caps and things like that on the head to try to cover up, the effects of, the baldness, due to the effects of the chemo that she's taking, And here it is. I just found out too yesterday too. Also that another person that I went to school with, it was a female. She just passed away from cancer. Okay, and here it is. She was on the police force in a small town, that I'm originally from. Okay, and we all know that a lot of these police forces, they were pushing, for their officers to drink that Beetlejuice. Okay, now here it is. All of a sudden, her, this female that I'm telling you about that just passed away, I found out about yesterday that passed away. Here it is. All of a sudden, she got sick with cancer this year. Okay, and passed away. Okay, like I say, hey, that Beetlejuice, hey, it's doing what these devils intended for it to do. Okay, people are flopping and dropping. Okay, And we gonna see more. You're gonna see more people flopping and dropping, okay? Because they trusted in this devil, versus trusted in the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. And as I was saying, I didn't, plan to keep this lesson long. This is, it's an unfortunate situation, but, at the end of the day, this is what happens when you trust in the devil. This is what happens when you trust in this devil, Esau. This devil Esau does not have your best interest at heart, Israel. Okay, and when I say Israel, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are of the speckled bird that look like these other nations, but you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. Esau is not your friend, Israel, okay? This devil, he wants to do away with you, with the nation of Israel, okay? He's even bad to his own people, okay? So if he's bad to his own people, why would you expect him to be good to you, okay? This devil Esau, again, he is not to be trusted. And a lot of our people, they ran down there and they trusted in Esau, with that, that Beetlejuice, and you're seeing the outcome. You're seeing the results of it, Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring out a couple of scriptures. I don't plan to keep this lesson long. Okay, the first scripture I want to go to is in the book of Matthew, and this is chapter 16, and this is verse 25. And it reads, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." Okay, now here it is. You had a lot of people a few years back, when Esau came up with this scamdemic, a lot of people, they wanted things to go back to normal, okay? And then Esau, he even, threatened to take away people's jobs if they didn't, run down and subject themselves to that Beetlejuice of his. And so you had a lot of people, to try to, out of fear, okay, and also trying to, maintain a certain lifestyle that they were accustomed to living, they ran down there and they subjected themselves to Esau, okay, and that Beetlejuice, okay. And now here it is. We're seeing the outcome of what's happening, okay, when you trust in this devil Esau versus trusting in the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, okay. And a lot of our people, like I say, they ran down there and they trusted in this devil, okay. This devil, he threatened to take away their jobs and everything like that, and they just submitted to this devil, you know what I'm saying? And they went down there and got that Beetlejuice, and we're seeing the outcome of what's happening. Okay, here it is. You're seeing athletes, dropping on the court and on the, field and whatnot. I'm talking about very young athletes, like even teenagers. Okay, you're seeing, all types of celebrities, flopping and dropping on stage and whatnot. Okay, and not just, your celebrities and your professional athletes. You're seeing even just your average everyday working, person. They're flopping and dropping as well. As I was saying, here it is. I have a cousin, okay, and she was campaigning very hard for Esau, and was pushing that Beetlejuice, okay, and I know she had at least about 3 or 4 of them things, and now here it is. Fast forward, to this day and time, okay, now she has ovarian cancer and she's taking chemo, okay, and like I was saying, earlier, she's an attractive Eve. She's a fairly attractive Eve. She has, very long hair, okay, down to the middle of her back. Hey, but all that is gone now. All that is gone. She's lost all that. Now she's wearing caps and everything like that, trying to hide it. And then also, too, I was also telling you about, someone else that I just, that I went to school with. I just found out yesterday that they, passed away from, cancer as well. And they were on the police force. And, I'm pretty sure they ran down there and they drank that Beetlejuice. I'm pretty sure because, here it is. The police force was, I think, making it mandatory for, their employees to drink it, And see, and then speaking of that, I also have a cousin, okay, in that same town that this person I'm telling you about, he's on the police force, and he was also on social media campaigning it as well, okay. And so, hey, a lot of these people, like I say, that ran down there, subjected themselves to, to that Beetlejuice of Esau's, hey, they it ain't looking good. I'll just say that. You're seeing the outcome of what's happening, okay? And you're going to see more, people flopping and dropping as a result, okay, of trusting in this devil, okay, with that Beetlejuice. Matthew chapter 16, verse 25, again, it says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it." Okay, because those that fear the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, those that keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, they're going to have that hedge of protection over them. Okay, because here it is, you had brothers, okay, and even sisters, okay, that were, faced with, that Esau tried to, get them to drink that beetle juice, and they rejected this devil, and some of them got fired and everything like that. Okay, but in the end, okay, a lot of them, they got their jobs back, okay, with back pay. Okay, some of them even got different jobs, okay, better jobs, better paying jobs, okay, here it is myself, okay, on a previous job that I was on, okay, these devils, they tried to get me to drink that beetle juice, and I told them, hell no. I said, you can go ahead and fire me, and they ended up not firing me, but in the end, the Most High moved me, and put me in a better, position, and so the Most High, hey, he'll have those that fear the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, keep his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Hey, they're going to have that hedge of protection over them. Okay? And as I was saying, a lot of brothers, and sisters, had this devil Esau threatening them, to try to, to try to force them to drink that beetle juice. Either they was, faced with either drinking the beetle juice or losing their jobs, okay? And like I say, you had a lot of brothers and sisters, okay, including myself, hey, they said, hey, the hell with that job, They said the hell with that job. And like I say, a lot of brothers lost their jobs and some didn't. But those, brothers and sisters that lost their jobs, a lot of them got those jobs back with back pay. And some even got better paying jobs, okay, in better positions, in better, jobs, such as myself, Let's go back to the scripture. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Okay, and like I say, here it is. Trying to save your life, how a lot of these people did, by running down there and trusting in Esau, with that beetle juice. Hey, we're seeing the outcome of what's happening. They're losing their lives because they trusted in the devil versus trusting in the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21, and this is verse 2. And it reads, flee from sin, as from the face of a serpent. For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. Okay, and see, here it is. We don't supposed to be trusting in the enemy. Okay, and Esau Edom is the enemy. He's proven time and time again that he is not to be trusted and that he's the enemy. Okay, it says, for if thou comest to, it says, flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. Okay, it says, for if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee. Okay, and see, here it is. A lot of our people, they trusted in this devil. They trusted in that serpent, Esau. Okay, and they went down there and they got that bite. Okay, it says, the teeth thereof are as teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men. Okay, and like I say, here it is. A lot of our people, when I say our people, I'm talking about the nation of Israel, who are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those that are up a speckled bird that look like these other nations. But you go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob on your father's side. A lot of our people, they ran down to Esau, okay, and they got that snake bite. Okay, and as a result, hey, they being slayed out here. Okay, they dropping and flopping, they flopping and dropping out here. Okay, because they trusted in this devil with that snake bite. Okay, But this is what happens when you trust in the enemy. Okay, this is why the Most High says to never trust thy enemy. Let's go ahead and get that scripture. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Because here it is, this devil. Hey, he may smile at you 1 minute, but you best believe, okay, he'll smile and giggle all in your face, but he is not to be trusted. Okay, because he'll easily do a 180 on you. His countenance will totally change. In a heartbeat on you. Okay, and just like how you have a piece of iron, okay, once you clean it up and have it all nice and shiny, if you don't treat it, okay, and you leave it out in the weather, the rust is going to come right back. Okay, just like this devil Esau. Okay, just like how rust will come back on iron. Okay, Esau, he's going to continue to be wicked. Okay, he's not to be trusted. Okay, but a lot of our people, they want to trust in this devil. Okay, and and they want to give this devil all these different second and third chances and whatnot, and they just keep getting burnt every time. Okay. And a lot of people, they're seeing what's happening out here, and a lot of people, like I say, they see this devil for being wicked. They see him for, being the, the devil that he is. But a lot of our people, they want to just turn the other way, and they want to continue to, put their confidence in this devil, in their trust in this devil versus putting their trust in the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, and as a result, you have a lot of our people, like I say, they coming up short out here, because they're trusting in this devil versus trusting in their higher power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, and this is verse 11. And it reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and that Beetlejuice was one of Satan's many devices. Okay, and Satan got an advantage of a lot of our people because a lot of our people trusted in this devil with that Beetlejuice. Okay, and you see the outcome of what's happening. Okay, people, like I say, they flopping and dropping. Okay, and more, you're going to have more. Okay, you're going to have more people flopping and dropping as a result. Okay, Okay, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, and this is verse 13. And it reads, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such as come nigh wild beast? Okay, who's going to have pity on someone? Okay, I mean, when they playing with a serpent. Okay, and here it is. And see the warnings that went out. Warnings went out, and people just ignored the warnings. A lot of our people, I had family members cuss me out. Okay, because I wouldn't follow their lead and run down there, and trusting this devil with his Beetlejuice. Okay, now them same family members that was cussing me out. Okay, saying that I was this and was that, and that I wasn't doing my part and everything like that. Now they all quiet and everything, quiet and nervous and scared and whatnot, because they ran down there and they got like 3 or 4 of them things, and they seeing what's happening to a lot of these people. I mean, like I say, they're trusted in this devil, with that serpent venom. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such as come nigh wild beast? Okay, and Esau Edom is that serpent. Okay, he's that wild beast. Okay, and the warnings went out, warnings after warnings after warnings. But a lot of our people, like I say, they just ignored the warnings. Okay, and so now you're seeing the outcome. Okay, of what happens. Okay, when you trust. Okay, in this serpent, this devil Esau. Okay, and so who's going to have pity? Okay, who's going to have pity, especially when the warnings went out. And this devil has a history, okay, of raping and robbing and murdering our people. And then another thing too that got me. Here it is. It should have clicked in a lot of people's minds, a lot of our people's minds. But it just shows you how destroyed a lot of our people are. Okay, when these devils, when they came out and said that that so-called blacks and brown people need to run down there and get in line first. Okay, that should have clicked in people's minds right there. But, like I say, a lot of our people, they just lost and destroyed. This is the last scripture I'm going to bring out, and then we're going to end the lesson. And this is Psalm chapter 58, and this is verse 4. It says, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. It says, they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Verse 5, it says, which will not hearken to the force of charmers, charming never so wisely. Okay, hey, these devils, hey, everything that they push out, okay, from their philosophies, okay, they say that men can be with men, women can be with women. All that is going off. All that does is just bring nothing but disease, death, and destruction. Okay, hey, these devils, hey, they poison. It's like the poison of a serpent. Okay, following them behind these devils. Hey, like I say, it's just going to lead to nothing but death and destruction. Okay, it says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Okay, it says, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. And they ain't going to listen to no one. They just going to continue to be wicked. Okay, that's just how they made up. Okay, they're going to continue to be wicked. Okay, and this is why, they are not to be trusted. Okay, they are not to be trusted. They just going to, you cannot give these devils a chance because, like I say, as soon as you give these devils a chance, hey, they're going to turn on you. Okay, they're wicked. Okay, and following them behind these devils. Like I say, taking on their wicked philosophies and whatnot, trusting in this devil. Like I said, with all of his different, how can I say, his Beetlejuices. Okay, hey, this devil, hey, he is not to be trusted. Okay, he's just going to continue to be wicked. Okay, and those of us, that are of the hopeful elect. We look forward to the downfall of this devil. He doesn't have much longer in the power seat. His queendom is crumbling right before our eyes, and it's going to crumble and it's going to fall. very soon. And those of us that are the hopeful elect, we look forward to the downfall of this devil. Because once this devil falls, the new righteous rulership comes in. That's going to be ruled over by Yahweh Shai, along with the 144,000 elect men of Israel. And that's going to be a righteous and everlasting rulership. And so that's pretty much the point. I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Kwam Yasharal and Abba Babar. Shalom.